Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ken Johnson and Friends. I'm talking with Fely Tchaco. This young lady is from the motherland, and she's got an event coming up this weekend, which is June. What is that, Fely? June
June
the
15.
June 15th at the at
At the lodge.
at the lodge. Do you have that address for people tuning in who want to check you out?
Yeah, the lodge is located on 1290 Sutter Street. Court Street is Van Ness. It is on the third floor in the Regency Center.
She's bringing, a lot of fashion and things you haven't seen before. That's really dynamic. And tell us a little about yourself, Miss Chaco.
Well, thank you so much, Ken, for having me on your show. I would like to shout out to everybody, all of the audience, and to my fans. I'm Fely Tchaco. I am an artist. I do art, visual arts. I'm also a performer, a singer, performer, a musician. My passion is art, fashion. I'm also the founder of African Arts Academy, which is a nonprofit art organization that is dedicated in the promotion and education of African arts.
Uh-huh.
So, based here in San Francisco. And this coming Saturday, we have our big gala called Modefa, which is a short for Modern Ethnic Fashion Week,
Uh-huh.
closing gala. And we have an incredible lineup, and I am hoping to see everybody there.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I've heard about those events. Now, where are you from originally?
I am from Côte d'Ivoire. That's the French name, Côte d'Ivoire, but the English name is Ivory Coast.
Oh,
And I'm also a member of the Ivory Coast Abidjan sister city to San Francisco. So the capital of Ivory Coast, Abidjan, for those who don't know, is the only African sister city to San Francisco. So if anybody wants to go on vacation in the Ivory Coast or do business relations, Ivory Coast has one of the biggest ports in West Africa, and we are the top one producer of cocoa in the world. The world's 60% of cocoa production comes from the Ivory Coast. So you have a gold plate here within your reach in San Francisco
oh,
to Abidjan.
yeah, that's wonderful. We need to talk to you, talk a little bit more about that once you get back, because I want to try to hook something up. Now, right now, you're where? Where you at?
I am in San Francisco. I am in San Francisco.
I mean, at this
Oh, right
moment,
now I am traveling. I'm in the Sierras right now.
you're in the city. You're enjoying the snow.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's summer right now. It's sunny today out here.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that right? Now,
yeah, but I'll be back in the city
yeah,
very shortly.
yeah. Does it snow in Cote d'Ivoire, Africa? Where?
Um, it it does not snow in Cote d'Ivoire, but it snows in other parts of Africa, like in South Africa and some other
Yeah.
parts of Africa.
But when you like now, is this the first time you seeing snow? I mean, from Africa.
I've seen, yeah, but for the first time, I saw snow here in California for the first time, coming from Africa.
How was?
I've never seen a snow before in my life until
Yeah,
I came here.
right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time it snowed. It snowed here in San Francisco, and it was the first
Wow.
time. It was the first time I saw it coming down. I didn't. I started here. I was looking for cameras. I thought they were doing some filming or something. I mean,
It
it
is
was
very
great.
interesting because I was expecting to hear some noises, but it is so beautiful to watch these flakes of,
Yeah,
ice coming down, and they're so soft.
yeah.
I was scared at first, Ken. I thought, oh my God, it's raining ice. It's going to hurt me. It's going to hurt me. I'm going to run. But then I realized they're very soft on your skin. I was like, oh
Yeah,
wow, this is cool. This is interesting.
yeah, yeah,
So these
yeah,
are the things that it's pretty fun
yeah,
to
yeah,
discover and travel and see different things. I love traveling. I love discovering new things and interacting with different people, learning
yeah.
about culture, especially, and
Mhm,
history. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you came to San Francisco because San Francisco is a lot of history here that a lot of people don't tell you about. Like there was a black man who had the first steamship on the San Francisco Bay. His name was Leo Lowestoft. He had a steamship on the San Francisco Bay,
Wow.
and we had there was a rich African American lady who owned a lot of property. Her name was what was her name? Her name was Lee. Anyway, she had a lot of property, and I'll look it up so when you come back, I'll tell you all about it. But I really appreciate you working with us. I'm a member of these African American Chamber of Commerce also, and
Wonderful.
like during the Juneteenth parade, you really helped us out. You held
Yes, yeah,
yeah you
I enjoyed it. It was amazing. I met some incredible people, and it was a beautiful celebration.
yeah it was and you had a lot of energy walking all that distance. Really you you and my friend Miss
Bridget.
Bridget, LeBlanc, you guys really supported the organization doing all that walking. I just want to tell people if you're not busy and booked already, look forward to coming to her event. It's this Saturday. Is it Saturday or Friday?
It is on Saturday, June 15th. The lineup is as followed. 4 p.m. we have a Juneteenth forum specially dedicated to Black excellence. But the spotlight this year is on African American women. It's called Ordinary Women Doing Extraordinary Things Through Resilience. And we have the honor this year to have our wonderful, beloved Redessa Jones. And then we have Kelda Music, we have P-Way, we have Sheila Moody, and we also have Bridget LeBlanc on the lineup. And it's going to be hosted by Emmanuel Nadeau, who is the host of San Francisco KALW radio station. And then at 5 p.m., we have a special AI panel discussion featuring women in tech and fashion, which will be moderated and hosted by our one of the newly retired Google executive, Kelly Holly and Ellen V. Blossom. And we'll be joined by Michael Cassidy, one of the serial entrepreneurs and investors from the Silicon Valley.
Oh wow!
And also we will be joined by Mr. Alexander Joyeux, who is a telecommunication engineer and also a veteran. And then at 6 p.m., we have our dinner gala featuring international food. Then at 7 p.m., we have modern ethnic fashion show, which will showcase international ethnically inspired fashion, haute couture, followed with a live music at 8 p.m. So the show ends at 9 p.m. So it's a festival of beautiful celebration of cultural diversity, celebrating Juneteenth, honoring African American women, and especially women through resilience. And I'm inviting all of you to come and explore something new and beautiful and enjoy the show where all cultures are under one roof to celebrate Juneteenth and International Ethnic Day.
Well, that's wonderful, man. You sure got a lineup. The people they're not going to be bored. You have so many different elements of the show. That sounds
Yeah,
great.
people don't get bored at Mudefa. That's why we are voted best fashion show in San Francisco.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot to enjoy. You never get bored at Mudefa.
Uh-huh. So this is this the first one uh or the
So Mudefa started back in 2010 in Sausalito,
oh wow.
and then I launched it officially for the first time in San Francisco at the Museum of the African Diaspora in
Oh yeah.
2013.
Hmm.
And then it's been going on since then. And then I had a little bit of a hiatus due to the lack of funding because I didn't know that, there was grants and stuff like that. I didn't know anything about grants or sponsorship. I was just doing it through passion and fun because of my passion about art and wanting to talk about African Arts Academy and bring awareness of African arts. So, and then it grew into this today. So we are honored actually this year to be supported by California Treasurer Fiona Ma, who will actually be opening the show. She'll going to be wearing one of our ethnic outfits
Oh
and
wow.
being on the runway with us.
Oh, that's
Yes,
great.
to support Juneteenth and to support the International Ethnic Day.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Holy cow. Well, you hung on with it, and now it's blossoming. That sounds really, really, really great.
Yeah, it was not easy.
Mm.
I had a lot of challenges, and I've been doing it for many, many years, but nobody knew about it or about me. So I'm very grateful that actually you have me on your line, on your show today. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm really grateful to you and hanging in there and continuing to present this wonderful program because it's what people need to know about the different cultures and the different ways of life and clothing and fashions and all that kind of stuff. So it's really good that you hung in there and now the show is really catching on. Like say you're having a Fiona Lamar, she ain't gonna go to anything. It's got to be really beneficial for her to appear, and that's just giving you
Exactly, and that's
a
why
pat on
I'm
the back.
very thankful and grateful. That must I know. So you've said it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you plan to? Are you planning to? What's your future plans?
So basically, my future plan right now is to be able to raise money to establish a state-of-the-art institution here in San Francisco dedicated to the arts and crafts originating in Africa and the African diaspora. And then this event is a fundraising to be able to establish in San Francisco an after-school program that will teach African dance and arts and drumming to the kids for free.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what this charity event is about. So I
Mm-hmm.
need help. I need the words out. We need to have a specialized school for arts, African diaspora arts, especially for the youth, for the African American youth who desperately need this type of stuff so that they're not distracted by other things that will pull them on the street or do other things. So, Black people are very creative and artistic, and this is very crucial for our youth to be able to participate in those kind of, enrichment programs, for the mental, for everything, for their
Right.
soul. Yeah.
Well, is there a number of people that are interested in maybe donating? You have a number or a website, or would
Yes.
you say it slowly so those out there get your pencil and papers, folks, and write this information down? Um,
Um, the website is African Arts with us Academy.org. And then the Facebook handle is the same thing, hashtag African Arts Academy. Instagram, same thing. And then, you can donate. Our phone number is 415 230 2239. 415 230 2239. Again, 415 230 2239.
okay, okay. Now, after this event, are you what is the your office on your office is on 9th Street. Now, do you do things out of the office, or is that just for taking care of business?
Yeah, so we are looking for a permanent building, hopefully, if we raise enough money. But right now, we are located at 145 9th Street. That's where we are, African Arts Academy. And we do collaborate with various organizations. Last year, for example, we collaborated with Ashkenaz in Berkeley. And we also collaborated with the Veterans Retirement Home in Vallejo. They've called us back again this year, so we'll be there on the 19th. And then we also collaborated with One Voice, One Vet, One Vet, One
Oh,
Voice,
yeah. I know
that
that.
is led by our beloved Commissioner Courtney Ellington,
Right, Courtney
who is
Ellis.
the commissioner of the San Francisco Veterans Affair. And then, we are here. We love to collaborate with everybody to bring this beautiful art and connect our folks to their root through art history that dates all the way back to the Valley of the Kings, ancient Egypt, those artifacts that are being, scattered because of war and disappearing. We want to preserve the history of African culture through beautiful arts, dance, music productions, and education.
Hmm. Yeah, well, I'm going to get you to come and join us at the African American Cultural Center. So, I mean, the African American Chamber of Commerce. So we can join. You can join us on some of the things we do, and share that wisdom with the people that we are serving. So
That would be lovely. Thank you. I appreciate that.
yeah, well,
And then one thing that I would do like to be thankful of, and is that when California controller Malia Cohen was the supervisor of the San Francisco Board of
I
Supervisors.
remember that.
When she was the president she had initiated and established the San Francisco African American Cultural District. So I was there from the beginning in supporting her. So I am also one of the founding member of the African American Arts and Cultural District here in San Francisco.
Hmm. Yeah, well, that's wonderful. Yeah, so let's see. So tell us a little bit more about this event that's happening Saturday. 'Cause that's what we want everybody to really
So the
come
event
to.
is on, it's called Modefa, Modern Ethnic Fashion Week, and it's one of African Arts Academy's programs. And it is to celebrate International Ethnic Day, which is on the 19th of June every year, and also to honor Juneteenth. So it's going to be starting around 4 p.m. Ends at 9 p.m. We have a panel discussion, Black Excellence Juneteenth Forum, that is showcasing, featuring incredible African American women, and then we have a panel discussion featuring people in the tech industry, and then we have a gala dinner that features international food, delicious food. You don't want to miss that.
Right.
And then we have the modern ethnic fashion show showcasing incredible designers with a beautiful ethnic touch, and then ending with a live music.
Okay, now, who is this for? Is this for anybody, or is this just for certain people?
This is for anybody. In fact, some of the tickets are for free, but we sold out now. Like the Juneteenth Forum was free and it's all sold out. But I do have a discount code for anyone who would like to join. So if they want to join, they just enter the word STAR, STAR. They'll have a discount, or SVIP, S like Sam, V like Victor, I like Igloo, P like Paul, and then the number 15. That will be another discount code for anyone who heard me on this show.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Now, if people want to volunteer, like to help you in different ways, do they just call you and get that information like that, or just come by?
Yeah, they'll call. Yeah. If anyone would like to volunteer, we do need volunteers. They can call 415-230-2239, and then someone will assist them.
Okay, now, folks, I'm looking forward to have her here in person, one day soon. But she does a lot of traveling, and this lady's got a lot of stamina. Boy, she's a terrific person too. And as you can see, she's with the picture we have of you is you've got a mic in your hand and you're singing, and
okay.
It's really it really looks good, But she wears many hats. You model too, don't you? You model, cause some of those photographs I saw you showed. It looked like you in Time magazine or one of those high class magazines.
Yeah, in fact, this is one of the things that was actually part of the reason why I'm doing Modefa. I used to be a model. I used to be signed with Stars, the agency.
Oh, okay.
But back then, there was not much work for me. There was a lot of discriminations, and I decided to do an ethnic fashion show where I can only showcase black and brown skinned girls. Mm-hmm. And then it turns out actually everybody is now joining the show. So, yeah. So I'm very grateful and happy that it's taken off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, if somebody wanted to get off into fashion, is that something you would entertain, or is that they'd have to get into fashion some other way? Like if they wanted to learn modeling, is that something you do also, or?
Yeah. African Arts Academy, we do provide coaching, fashion, runway, catwalk coaching, and styling and fashion, fineries, jewelries, design, and stuff like that. Yeah. That is, so it's educational. So this event, like I said, it's a charity event to be able to fund, to establish the academy. And a part of the curriculum is, fashion and everything else in the arts.
Uh-huh. Now, is this just for women, or do you have men modeling?
Yeah, we have men modeling as well.
Oh, well, hey, I'm going to have to take a class.
Yeah, and then it's all ages. It's no age restriction.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm not too old. That's wonderful. Yeah, so it's just a thrill talking with you, and I look forward to doing some business with you in person, and definitely having you on the show, and maybe you could bring some African art and show it. But it'd be best, folks, for you to come to this event that's happening and see some of the costumes and such the beautiful people and taste some of that wonderful food. Uh, Now I've been looking for some chim chim. Now I had a gallery at one time on Third and Mission, just before they did all the remodeling and built it all up. And we used to sell chin chin. Have you heard of chin chin?
What is chin chin? If you would
It's just like a sweet. It's like a cookie, but it's a little softer, and it's from Africa.
You would have to introduce me to that. I would like to discover that.
Yeah. It was, and I ain't tasted nothing like it since. I've been looking for it, but I haven't found it. But anyway, it's wonderful talking with you. And do you have any last comments you would like to talk to the people before we end this conversation?
Yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you again, and it's my pleasure to be here talking to you all. I would like to invite, especially African Americans, to come to this event. It's very enlightening, educational, and most important thing is it's like the most fun event you can ever participate. It's like all about fun. And one thing that I'm introducing this year is the explanation and the introduction of the Kamanje. The Kamanje, I know a lot of people know about the Kinte, but in Africa, historically, each clan and group of society are represented by their arts, which includes sculpture, textile, the way of, the dress and the scarifications. Mm-hmm. So when you see someone with the type of dress that they are wearing or clothes or textile they're wearing, you know exactly where they are from.
Oh, wow.
So this year, the Kinte is specifically from Ghana, but there are other groups of society who have their garments as well. Mm-hmm. And, the Mandinga people, they have the bogolan, which is the mud cloth. So when you see mud cloth, you know exactly where that comes from. That comes from Mali, Senegal, Burkina Faso, and all of that area. And then, so I'm introducing the Kamanje. Kamanje is a textile that is mainly made by men. They're made by men.
Oh, wow.
And it's the most expensive textile in the Ivory Coast. Mm-hmm. They are only worn by chiefs and people of high stature.
Oh, wow.
So I'm bringing that here. Mm-hmm. And then that's why I need male models to be able to be clothed in that. So, yeah.
I volunteer. I volunteer. Yes, I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to your presence back here, and maybe we can do a little history class, for the public on TV, like I'm doing now.
That would be wonderful.
And yes. I'm just really happy, about really meeting you and showing it and just enthusiastic about. You coming back, when you get here, maybe we'll put our heads together and come back and show the public something really, really nice and educational. So, but in the meantime, folks, be sure to go to the event, and it's going to be at the Regency, and that's at Van Ness and Sutter. What's that address again?
1290 Sutter Street.
Okay, thank you very much, young lady, and it was a pleasure talking with you, and I look forward to working with you in the near future. And have a
Thank
safe.
you very much.
Yeah, have a safe trip. Happy trip back. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Now, folks, that was wonderful.